video of her in a moment as well.
So when you have to control transmission in the community, you really have to take bold decision, which may not be very popular at times. Data speaks the volume. Data does not lie. We had less numbers because of people's efforts by participating in taking care of themselves, staying home when they were sick, wearing masks, and going for testing and making sure follow our isolation and quarantine. However, there is a COVID fatigue, which you have heard, county executive talked about that also in the past. Yes, but the virus, of course, is not fatigued. This is the enemy which is out there. The only protection we have at this point is us. Death of any individual is that person is never coming back, right? As a physician, I've signed death certificates for majority of my life, right? And my patients, when they were ill, they passed away. And it was never easy, but I could hold my patients' families' hand, hug them, send them a card, and all those things. Here, I can't do those. It's hard. And I have said it several times, like, if you're sick, stay home. If you are, and when you're going out, make sure you wear your mask. There's so much hope at this point. Treatment has been approved. Vaccines, you're talking 3 vaccines are on the horizons from 3 different companies, which have good efficacy. So stay tuned, more good news. So there's a hope as we go to the end of this year. So thank you.
As Commissioner of Health at the Onondaga County Health Department, Dr. Gupta has provided data-driven medical guidance and policy recommendations throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. She played a key role in the implementation of the processes used to test, track, and isolate the virus. Her medical expertise has been invaluable over the past year. Dr. Gupta will continue to lead Onondaga County's strong public health response to this ongoing pandemic, as she oversees and implements the county's COVID-19 vaccine distribution and administration plan. Her continued efforts in the public health sector to prevent transmission of the virus will protect the health of our residents and save lives.
With high esteem for all of your professional achievements as Commissioner of Health, working around the clock to keep us informed and safe, the Onondaga County Medical Society confers upon you, Dr. Indu Gupta, its Distinguished Service Award for 2020. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Fedor. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Hi. So I was just taken aback by the video that was, it just brought back so many memories for me. So thank you for the kind words and this honor today. I really would like to thank all of you in the executive leadership and nominating committee and amazing staff of Medical Society. I know I have been part of the Medical Society for quite some time. It seems like when I moved back from California, just like I came home. And attending those meetings was quite a bit of interesting and very heartfelt moments. So I'm truly humbled and honored. This award is a recognition of hard work done by public health team at Onondaga County Health Department every day. Our mission has been to improve and protect the health of our community residents. And we have been following the principles of public health as those who you follow the public health. Professor Charles Winslow said 100 years ago, 1920, that public health is the science and art of preventing disease, prolonging life and improving quality of life through organized efforts and informed choices of society, organization, both public and private, as we are doing it here, communities and individual. So it is not job of one agency like health department, but is joint collaborative, like all of you here as a practitioner coming from different backgrounds with only one goal, for better health for everyone. And yes, it is very difficult, we know that, but as physicians, we know that that's what oath we took, but it is achievable with the willing, collaborative, and committed community partnership and dedication to the cause. And this is what we are witnessing in our community, as County Executive just mentioned, during this ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. And this is the principle I continue to follow throughout. So thank you, all of you, for your commitment to your patients, community, and willingness to work with our public health partners to save lives. Growing up in a large joint family in India with the strong support of a loving parents taught me value of collaboration, willingness to share and argue and debate with a passion, respect, and empathy, with a mission to improve lives at whatever level I could. I just wanted to thank the County Executive, Ryan McMahon, who is my boss, and Deputy County Executive, and Rooney, who have provided me this opportunity to continue to serve as Commissioner of Health of Onondaga County. His strong support for principle of public health, as you heard, during this raging COVID-19 pandemic, is truly a dream come true for a public health practitioner and student of science like myself. When we have these conversations, as he was mentioning, we talk at the length, at a detail with the data-driven, and come to an agreement of the policy recommendation and decision. And in our community, all of it's happening based on what the science tells us, what the data tells us. And finally, I would like to acknowledge my family, my husband, and especially my two beautiful daughters who probably are attending today and who see my excitement and frustration alike and put up with me in the FaceTime and everything. And there are my truly lifelines, along with my newly adopted dog, who has filled our lives with joy. So pandemic continue to rage. Hope is around the corner, especially with vaccine. Please, I would continue, all of you as my colleagues, of which you're doing it, the principles of public health, not only doing it in workplaces, but advocating for it with the strong, loudest voices you can, wearing face covering, washing hands, staying home, all these things which you know are a routine, like I keep on saying it, protecting yourself, your family and community, and get not only vaccine, and vaccinate also. There is a saying that called vaccine does not save lives, vaccination does. I think we all have to remember that. So I would accept this beautiful award, which I have it right here, which I can show it to you. I think you can all see. It's beautiful, and I accept that on behalf of my whole health department and the county. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Thanks.